Hey guys, in today's video I have a project polish update. I think this is either update number 3 or number 4. I can't remember, but it's been a month and a half since, and I have now finished 2 polishes, and I want to add 2 new polishes into the project. I will be adding pictures of the manicures up on the screen. A lot of these though I do focus mainly as pedicures, and this is the wheel that I'm working with. The goal is to finish everything with the exception of 3 polishes. I mentioned in my last update that I was going to add keep them in the project, but more like in a project progress side of the spectrum within project polish, I guess, because I do want to touch them. It's just the goal is not to finish them. And that's Gingerbread from Color Club, Maleficent from Different Dimensions, and Red Carpet from Sally Hansen. Everything else though I would love to finish, and some of these especially before fall gets here. So let me get started with Color Club Volt of Light. This is a neon yellow, and I use this as a pedicure and like a sponging gradient mani. I wanted to use this combined with a lot of polishes in this project, and it turned out to look like a tie-dye design, which was really cool. So let me get that where it can focus. I was somewhere in the middle of this black line, and now I'm right below that line. I didn't mark it. There's no sense in marking it. The progress is not that significant, but I did end up using it. So really happy about that. I would love to finish this before fall gets here. I don't mind it going into the fall. I do and I don't. It can work for like Halloween manicures, right? It's a neon yellow. I think it works for like the month of October and stuff like that, but I don't want to. I would love to finish it before fall gets here. And then I have Sweet Cheeks from Sonia kashuk. I know I use this definitely as a manicure. There's no progress though with this one, so no sense in marking it. And then I have Cabana Boy from Julie G. This is a cobalt blue, and that's where I was last update. This is where I am now. Let me turn this around a little bit so you can see a little bit better. See, right, I was right there, and now I'm right here. I am pretty sure that I used it for that gradient mani using Volt of Light. And then I have this reddish orange one. I think though when I introduced this into the project last update, I said it was Cajun shrimp. It's not. It's I looked up the little serial number here, and it's from a New Orleans collection. I just can't remember now the name of it, but this was completely full, and now I'm down to here. I use this for a V French manicure that I didn't like very much, and it's not because I didn't like this polish. I didn't like I did a V French manicure combined with a white, and I didn't like the white. I wish I would have selected a different color. But this is really beautiful, and I think I also use this as a pedicure. I'm pretty sure that I did. And then I have Dog Days from Palish. This is an emerald green jelly with flakes, and this is where I was last update. I used it for 1 manicure, and now I'm down to there. These lines are super thick because I'm using a little striping nail art polish. So it was right there at the silver line. Now I'm right there. I'm pretty sure I use this with another topper of some sort. That was a really pretty manicure. And then this gold one, which I love, it's called Pedal to the Metal from Maybelline. I was right at that line, and now I'm down to here. I know that I use this as a pedicure. I may have used it for a dry brush design using the white that I have in this project. I just can't remember, but if I did, you guys will see the manicure up on the screen. And then a couple polishes that I did not touch. I have Prim and Purple from Salon Perfect, still at that same line. I actually don't mind this one coming into the fall with me. I think this color will work very well. And then this polish here that I've now marked incorrectly twice for some reason. And I don't know why. I had it marked here when I put it in the project, and now I marked it there, and I'm actually between those 2 lines, so I'll have to remark this again. This is a mini, and it's halfway used, and I'm past the wider point of the bottle, but I put it in the project because this gets buried within the rest of my polishes, and I put it in the project so I can finish it just finish it out. I would like to get this one done by next month. Same thing with Sonia Kashuk Sweet Cheek, which I think in my last update I mentioned that I wanted this done by this update, and that didn't happen. So this one I think I touched with that dry brush. It was like a pastel dry brush design over the white, and then combined with this one and possibly the pink. I can't remember now, but I'm pretty sure that I touched this. I just can't remember. This is Citrus Collide. Regardless though, I'm still at the same line, if you can see that. So it's as if I didn't touch it. And then the oil that I have in this project is So Rich from NCLA. It's a treatment, which is really nice actually on the cuticles. I have it. I had started right there, and now I'm here. I have this on my vanity next to my bed, and I put it in the project because I don't really like the scent of this. It's very, very strong, which is why I'm using it at night before I go to bed, because while I'm sleeping, the scent won't bother me as much. But it is a very moisturizing treatment. And then let me get into the 2 previous polishes that I had finished. I have On a Trip. I'm actually missing this polish this summer. I went through other similar purples that I have, none of which come close. I mean, none. There's such a beautiful purple in my collection, but I enjoyed it till the last drop. So that was finished in a previous update. And then I also have Fuji from Sinful Colors. There is no base left over, there's only glitter. And I mentioned in my last update that I'm gonna add suspension base to this. It's a base for glitter polishes, which I will link down below, so I can make more of this because there is plenty of glitter. But as of now, this is considered done because I can't move, this doesn't move anymore. Great polish that you can really load up and get like a glitter nail if you want to, or use it as a topper. Although as a topper, especially halfway through the bottle, it really loaded up. I had to almost dry brush it on. So it's a lot of freaking glitter in the Sinful Colors polish, which is Fuji. The 2 new polishes that I finished is this pink one from OPI. I added this in my last update. That's where I started, and now here. I'm pretty sure I used this as a pedicure. I know I used it, I think it's that dry brush design over top of the white that I have in this project, and in the tie-dye design combined with these other polishes or whatever manicure I wore utilizing the polishes, I'll put them up, you know, coordinating the polish or whatever, so you guys can see. But great pink from OPI. I don't know the name of this. I didn't bother looking up the serial number. And then the white that I have here. This white has a drop of black. Let me compare it to just a solid white so you guys can see, because it looks grayed out. It looks white on its own. It's like with a drop of black in it, right? But you can see the difference. So this polish, really great for fall, winter. Not so much for spring, summer. I was having a little bit of a hard time wanting to reach for it during spring and now summer because it's just grayed out a little bit. So I used it a lot for as a base for glitter toppers. The last mani and pedi I got out of it, I used some flaky toppers, one of which is from Colores de Carol, the other one is from Moonshine Mani, to make it work. And then previous to that, I used it for dry brush designs. I did 2 dry brush designs, one with brighter colors, which I shared in my last update, and then after that I did one with pastel colors from my polishes in this project, and it worked. That was the way that I found I enjoyed this the best. So that's Sunkissed from Loreal, and I don't know if I showed you guys, but excuse me, I'm burping. You can see right there, it's completely done. 2 new polishes that I'm adding in. This one can go summer and fall, actually. This is called Crushed from Sally Hansen. It's a part of the Extreme Wear line. God, that is coming off very coral. It is a very red tone orange, but it's not coral, it's an orange. That's weird. Let's see, maybe there. I don't know if that's better, but Anyways, it's crushed. It is an orange shimmer, and I'm starting right there. Really, really beautiful polish. So again, it'll work for summer and for fall. And this little metallic silver polish, and let me show you before I move the bottle so you guys can see where I'm starting. Right there. I've used this once before. I can't remember now what the issue was with this one, because I had it in a declutter pile. It either chipped on me very quickly or it never dried, but now I can't remember. This is called Gadget Free, but what I do remember is that I loved the silver. I used it for Skittles Manny. The thing with this one is that it's best when you don't add a top coat over it. And I don't like polishes like that oftentimes, only because I like adding a top coat to preserve my manicure. Otherwise they just chip, but you know, we're gonna give it a try. Plus it's a little mini. So here is my nail wheel now with the 2 new additions. These are the 2 new additions. And let's go back a little bit. And there we go. Again, the goal for next update hopefully is to get these 2 out. I'm gonna always focus on a mini and a full size. I think that's the way to go, although this one doesn't have very much really. I would like to get these 2 out, and then I'll continue adding on as I go. Oh, the sun is going down. Finally, this looks a little bit better here. Maybe you guys can get a better view of the wheel. Is that better? That is everything for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you guys are doing a project polish, how it's going for you guys. Are you feeling that you're enjoying a particular polish more than you thought you would? Like, that's the experience for me for this gold one. I knew that I liked this gold, but I'm really enjoying it by itself, especially as pedicures. I'm really loving it as pedicures, but as manicures as well. It's just such a beautiful gold polish. The one that for me was my nemesis there up until the end was this white polish, because every time I looked at it, I was like, I don't want to wear this polish. I don't want to apply this polish. I really don't. I just don't want to put it on. But because I was not in the mood for it, it pushed me to think outside the box and utilize it in a different way. And I'm glad that I did that, because it pushed me to do the dry brushing colorful designs over top of it. And honestly, those were some of my favorite manicures during the spring. So would I have not been sick of it, I feel, but still pushing myself to finish it, I probably would have not thought to use it for that. So I'm glad that happened, because I enjoyed it till the last manicure. So let me know if you guys have had a similar experience. Again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.